Hey loves, Jay here with your February tarot prediction for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or if you have Capricorn anywhere in your chart. Be sure to stick around to the end so that you can get your final outcome for the month of February. Cross watchers are welcome. Thank you all so much for allowing me to tune into your energy or tap into your energy. And thank you for being here, guys. Your affirmation for the month here, Capricorn, is I celebrate all the greatness in my life. Love this energy. I feel a very beautiful, vibrant energy coming from this. I also hear that some of you, and this could be all of you, I'll say all of you because I'll give you a compliment here, have a mastermind. And that seems to be true. It definitely seems to be true for you, Capricorn, because you are about building empires, building legacy. Okay, you are the pinnacles. Okay, so you're about building a foundation for you and your family. You're a provider. You know how to provide. It's just an innate trait that you have. Okay, so you're mastermind. You're a mastermind. So speaking to those who are resonating with that message here, your angel number for the month is 1011. So if you're seeing this on the receipts, clocks, anywhere, 1011 is your number. This is about you taking action. Okay, this is about hope, new beginnings, fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, spiritual awakening. This is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get it going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. Okay, 1011 is your number for the month of February. Let's pull your tarot and clarify each of those, see what's coming up for you guys. I've already pre-shuffled, just wanted to do one more shuffle on camera. Messages for my beautiful Capricornians. We have the Princess of Disc, the Prince of Disc, the Seven of Swords, the Empress, the Ace of Wands, Three of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Okay, so we have one or two major arcanas here for you today. So we'll see what is coming up for you here. Let me tune into your energy a little bit more here, Capricorn. Give me 1 second. Or 2 or 3. I hear you don't need to make things happen. It's already happening. So whoever needed to hear that message, if you're trying to force something to happen right now, know that it is already happening for you. Okay. And it's not, I'm hearing like sit back and relax, but I feel like it's a sit back and relax energy because you've already put the time and energy into something. Okay. So whatever that is, that could be in a relationship or in a career. So in your most recent energy here, Capricorn, we have the Princess of Disc. And this is a teacher, someone who is enthusiastic about learning, about researching, about changing your life and the lives of others, touching the souls of others. We're going to clarify this energy here. I'm hearing, what imprint do you put on the earth? How do you invest? Okay, how do you invest your time and energy into making things right for your family, for your success, as a legacy that you're leaving behind as well? Okay, I'm also feeling like a very artistic individual too, of changing things up. I'm hearing changing the game. Some of you are in a place of changing the game, and most recently you have changed the game in some sort of way. Okay, this is why you have a mastermind and you have you play a leadership role here. So you are leaders here, Capricorn. Let's pull some messages around this most recent energy. Why is the Princess of Disc here? Never going to give up. 8 of Cups, bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit. Wow, and we also have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, I have to do this. The sun is underneath that. So there has definitely been some change. You guys are coming out of something here most recently. You've walked away, let go of something, let go of emotions, let go of a relationship. Some relationships you have let go of. That's what I feel here. This reminds me of Virgo. So I don't know if some of you are dealing with a Virgo here, but most recently walking away from something, someone, or multiple people, groups of people, as I'm looking at the Eight of Cups here. So that could have been multiple relationships that you could have walked behind because you feel like, oh, they're just not, I poured into them and they're not giving me what I need to move forward on my journey. So it's time for me to walk away from this. Nothing personal, but yeah, we're not rocking with each other like that anymore. And I feel like you went into this position. Yeah, Virgo here, the Hermit. So some of you, maybe a Virgo was coming towards you, or you're going towards a Virgo, or that you guys could be walking away from each other. But this could be anyone where you're just kind of like, I see my light. I see my purpose. I want to make a stamp, but I need to get rid of all of this around me, all of these emotions and distractions and relationships who can't pour into me. Okay. I feel like you are also hiring your education as well, because we do have the Princess of Disc here. So it's about, as you teach, you learn. As you learn, you teach. So things are changing with the Wheel of Fortune. And this is saying that, luck is on your side. This also feels like a very karmic thing for you as well, as I'm looking at the Wheel of Fortune here. So I feel like you're at a point in your life right now where things are beginning to look different. Like you're constantly changing. Things around you are constantly changing. Your relationships, your dynamic with other people, with your family members, things are just changing, and you're just in a place of wanting good energy around you, because some of you have recognized recurring patterns in your life and you're breaking those cycles. Like I told Virgo, and some of you may want to go and watch that Virgo reading if you're dealing with a Virgo, that contracts expire. And some of you are in a position now where your contract has expired with someone, or your time is up at a job, or whatever the case may be for you. It's done and over, and things are definitely turning around for you. Okay. I feel like there's been a lot of things that have been written in the scripts. Funny thing, I also told Virgo that they're trying to rewrite the story, and the story has already been written. So just go with the flow of it. But I do feel like there's a lot of things. I'm looking at these two angels here, the angel and some sort of bird at the top of, not sure what kind of bird that is, but I'm looking at them with the books. Research, we're writing the story, okay, but researching your story, and then that book, eventually you closing the book because you've completed the chapters, and now it's time to open a new book. So things are definitely changing. It reminds me of the Akashic record keepers, that some of you are completing all of the things you already had written, and now it's time, you're starting a whole new cycle here. The sun. And I feel like you feel very optimistic about that. Your focus is different. Your purpose, I feel like you're beginning to realize your purpose. And your purpose is not just about providing. It's not just about being a leader. It's not just about being that mastermind. You're really focused on what makes me happy. I love that energy for you. There's a lot of growth in this. Some of you are really exploring the depths of yourself. And most recently and right now, you are in that position of exploring the inner depths of yourself. Okay. A lot of growth that is coming up in this energy here with the sun. You feel a sense of enlightenment, positivity within you and around you, because what you give, you get to keep. So if you're feeling this energy, that energy comes back to you. I'm also feeling like a giving energy, like a very warm, genuineness is coming from you here. And you're also you've been focused on your health. Okay. And there could have been people or emotions that have been in your energy or in your life that's draining. And you're deciding to walk away from that because health wise, it doesn't make you feel good. And some of you, I know Capricorns that don't always speak their minds, depending on their placements, also depending on their months. I know a lot more December Capricorns that will speak their mind in January. The ones that I know or kind of chill, almost like Virgo energy, will kind of hold it in and just do what they need to do and put their head down. But so there is a difference in obviously knowing the other placements in your chart. But anywho, this, I feel like this is like you speaking your mind and feeling free and letting go of things that just don't serve you anymore, because it feels like there could be health issues that have come up for you because you've been holding on to things. Your overall energy for the month of February, if I could pick this card up, is the Prince of Disc here for you as your overall energy. So I feel like there's this energy of, again, if you focused on your money, your career, your life, going to the next level and being successful at that, okay? Spirit is saying, don't let that be the only thing. You don't need to focus on one thing. You don't need to force anything, okay, is also what I'm hearing. I'm going to pull some cards around this and see what is coming up for you. And we know here with that Prince of Disc that you're a very loyal person, quiet, but you're dedicated to whatever it is that you're investing your time and money into. And you trust that things are going to work out because you put a lot of hard work into it, okay? Some of you need to also step outside of your routine and change things up a little bit. King of Swords is coming out. Bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. All right, so some of you could be dealing with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, this Tower, Scorpionic energy. Also feeling like a Mercury energy from this too, very forceful. Okay, so again, that word force is coming up again in this energy. So overall, I feel like, are you forced to do something? Forced to say something when maybe you're not ready to say it? I do feel like you're dealing with someone who is fair and analytical. They're a provider, very gifted at perception. And this is why you may be forced to say something, because you may be holding on to something, Capricorn. And this person can see right through you. And they're like, just say it. You know you want to say it. Just say it. Okay, I'm getting that energy from them too. Like they're very chill, but they're just like, just say it. Like I already know that you want to say something. Like I can read it all over your body language when you think you're trying to hide it from me, but you can't. It's written all over your face. Hey, you don't have to say a word. Okay. The Tower is here too. So something is going to break. Okay, you're going to break, they're going to break. But I feel like I'm feeling an exchange between you and someone. I feel like, could it be that you're working so hard at trying to provide? You think you're doing your part here, Capricorn, of I'm going to take care of this and this and this so we can have this and that, this and this and this. And this person is wanting something else from you. This person here, Six of Wands, this person wants to be seen. This person wants to be seen because I feel like you've been sleep on them or they've been sleep on you. This is what this feels like. I feel like there needs to be a reconnection going that needs to be had between the two of you. The Moon energy is here. So definitely something has been hidden that needs to be talked about. So I feel like as you think that you're doing the right things and you're showing up the way that you should be, I do feel like there is something that is lingering for you, Capricorn, that you're not talking about. And some of you are investing your time and energy elsewhere so that you don't have to deal with something. That's what that feels like. So this is why you're focused on making money and providing and all of these things, because you're trying to compensate. You're compensating for something that you're lacking. Okay. And what is it that you're lacking? And I feel like I'm speaking to those that are in a relationship with someone that you're not getting exactly what you need. So you're investing your energy elsewhere to fulfill what you are lacking in this with someone that you're in, with someone that you're with. Okay. So that's the overall energy, that there may be a conversation that could be coming up for you and a person. And it feels like it is it's definitely long overdue is what I'm hearing. And you need to have this conversation in order to make it to the next phase of your relationship. Because, I mean, look at this. I mean, the Three of Swords is here. That's separation, breakup. That's pain. So we'll see what comes up for you. But the Seven of Swords is here, more Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here of, I feel like it's like all talk and no play. That's what I'm getting from this energy here with the swords. But there's a secret that someone is holding on to. You could be holding on to. You're trying to get away with just showing up and doing the bare minimum. This is definitely somebody in a relationship. Okay. You're trying to just like, if I show up and just sort of act normal, or if I'm out of the house and I just, focus my time and energy over here, or if I go on vacation and do all of the things over here, I can distract myself from what really needs to happen in this relationship. So what is it? Let's dive a little deeper, okay, and see what's going on. This is definitely a relationship. This relationship can show up as platonic or romantic. Why is the Seven of Swords here? This is a tricky or sneaky energy here. And this could be a person that you're dealing with. This could also show up as your energy here as well. Ace of Swords. Bottom of the deck, King of Wands. So, and we also have that Justice card here. So it definitely feels in this, I forgot where I was, y'all. An obstacle, okay? The Seven of Swords is an obstacle that you may face of receiving some news, a message, some sort of communication, something that was already seen, or someone is watching something, watching you. This could be an energy of, because this is fire energy here. This could be someone else outside of a relationship as well. Interesting. And I do feel like there's going to be, that conversation may bring something up. So someone has an inkling about something here, Capricorn, and the conversation is needed for sure. Libra energy here with the Justice. So some truths will definitely be revealed, and it's like you're going to have to be honest, because I feel like there's already a knowing of something's not right. That's all I can feel right now. It's like something's not right between you and someone, and it feels like you have to have a conversation, speak your truths, and be honest. Be 100% honest. For some of you, Ace of Wands energy is here. This may involve a connection, a sexual connection. So whether someone is stepping outside of a relationship, or this has something to do with your relationship and maybe not receiving what you need. You're not being fulfilled in some sort of way here, Capricorn, and having a conversation about that. So that's an obstacle. And that's always a tricky, as we said, the Seven of Swords, a tricky conversation to have with someone that you love, that you're not being fulfilled. Some people can just spew it out, but we're talking about Capricorn. I don't know if it's December Capricorn, January Capricorn. If it's that January Capricorn energy, that is someone holding on to it and not really voicing it. But then there's a tendency to step outside of your relationship because you're not getting what you need. And all you have to do is have the conversation. It's easier said than done, but you have to be open, honest, and transparent here. So that's an obstacle that may come up for you here, Capricorn, of, having a conversation about something that feels really uncomfortable. In our household, we call them courageous conversations. We talk about anything and everything, and it gets really uncomfortable. But hey, when you're 20 years in, you have to find different ways of communicating, okay? And you have to be open and transparent with one another. That's just regardless if it's at the beginning or middle, or wherever you are in your relationship. Like you got to talk about it. It's uncomfortable, but you got to say it, okay? So where you're headed here this month is the Empress. So this is an abundant energy here. This is also a very independent energy here, Taurus, Libra energy here. So like I said, some of you are dealing with an air sign. And I feel that strong, or you could be dealing with another earth sign, but I'm feeling a lot of air here. But for sure, this Empress, I feel it almost feels like after having the conversation, getting everything out in the open, where it's almost like you feel a relief. That's what it feels like. Now, I don't, regardless if you don't have the conversation, because it feels like there has to be a conversation. If you don't have the conversation, you still try to go on about life, but you still feel heavy. It's still weighing on you. So I feel like once you have the conversation, although it was a heavy conversation, you feel a little lighter. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. It may sound redundant, but you're going to feel heavy if you hold on to it, and even when you have the conversation, but you got to have the conversation so you could let it go. Okay, so some of you are needing to have a conversation with someone, okay, so that you can reconnect in some sort of way. That's what this feels like, a reconnection. I'm going to pull some cards around that before I try to dig deeper into that. Why is this Empress here? Some of you may be having a conversation around family, starting a family. 7 of Wands, bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. So I definitely feel like this is a challenge. This is a battle. Your character could have been defamed in some sort of way, or you could be doing that to someone else. And it feels like this is an opportunity for you and a person to grow, to build together. Remember, I just said building a family, and then we pulled the 10 of Pentacles, and this is all about building legacy here, which is your focus, but you're feeling challenged in some way. So this may come up for you at some point. King of Pentacles, your energy. Yeah, so your energy is like you're wanting to focus on, like, how can we grow this thing? How can we, make things right? But then what comes with that too is that you're so focused on building that you forget about the other things, like nurturing, nourishing, connecting. Okay, so there is a disconnect that is coming up for you, and that's, where you're headed. Some of you are already in this energy. It feels like it's just a transition into a new month of still feeling the same thing because a conversation hasn't been had. Okay, so that's what that feels like, of where you're headed. What's coming towards you here, Capricorn, is the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is coming out again. This is the second time. So I feel like you're headed towards this energy of feeling inspired or trying to have a new beginning, create a new spark in a relationship, and just trying to show some passion and desire and a new thirst and zest for life again. So I feel like what's coming towards you is a new excitement, and we're going to see what this excitement is all about. That the Devil was on the bottom of the deck here, and that's I'm feeling a very fiery sexual connection coming from that Devil and this Ace of Wands. Okay, but let's see what's coming towards you here, Capricorn. Some of you I'm hearing have been repeating this cycle from relationship after relationship, which means, Capricorn, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with you right now, that you may be the common denominator in not fully expressing your truths. What do you need to thrive in this relationship? That is an important question. What do you need to thrive? To thrive in this relationship here. We have the Judgment card. You're going to have to make a decision, a choice about something, make a call, like, okay, this is what I need to do. This is what we need to do. In order to build stability and happiness in this life, we got to reconnect. So what's coming towards you is trying to find a spark. Maybe that is taking a vacation. Maybe that's something that you haven't done before, or something you haven't done in a while. Maybe that is trying new sexual positions. Maybe you're just like a missionary, but let's try something different. Okay, this feels like a try something different, okay, sort of energy. And not only that, Capricorn, but this star, I feel like, is expressing your emotions. These are two major arcanas here, right? So expressing yourself, exposing yourself, letting yourself be vulnerable. What do you feel? What isn't working for you? Like having these courageous conversations. Yes, it's going to feel uncomfortable, but let's talk about it if we want this to work. If we are worthy, if I feel you are worthy and you feel I'm worthy, and you want this to progress and build and grow and turn into something turn into this legacy of, we can tell our children how we made it through, or we could tell our family and friends and people that we met how we have made it through the challenges in our relationships, so that, and we have come out on the other side. We can build the legacy of being able to share that information with other people because we've been through it. Okay, so this is a very opportune time for you to really step outside of your comfort zone, Capricorn, and really express how you feel. So that energy is coming towards you. What's happening around you here is the Three of Swords. Now, I'm automatically feeling like some of you may be dealing with people who are hurtful to people who are hurtful to people that they love. So this could mean you're in this position of seeing people cheat on people and like just doing all kind of things because it fulfills them in the moment. But this Three of Swords, again, more air energy here. You could be dealing with someone that is hurtful, or someone who is doing something. Okay, someone could be doing something. Could be you, could be them. Let's see. Someone is holding on to secrets, and I feel like they're going to go to the grave. Their plan is to go to the grave with it. We'll see. Let's see, Capricorn. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Magician. That Empress wants to come out again. Okay. So someone, and this could be your person, this could be your energy, is definitely wanted to create something different. I feel from this Queen of Wands that someone wants to spend more time with you. So this means that some of you are confirming that some of you are working too much, that you're providing, you're out there doing what you need to do because you, like I said, you feel like it's the right thing. And some of you may be in an industry where you're just around a lot of people all the time and you're probably having a good time. So for you, you're having fun, or your person, this could be your person, but you're having a good time, so you don't see anything wrong with it. You're like, I'm fulfilling a desire within me, and I'm making money while I'm doing it. But it feels like someone left behind is wanting more from you. They're wanting more of a connection. They're wanting to grow together. Mind and heart is what I'm hearing. So there feels for sure like a disconnect that's going on here, Capricorn. Some of you are turning to other things. Like I said in the beginning, you're turning to hanging with your friends, going on trips, investing more time into work because you're lacking something at home here. Okay. And that at home doesn't necessarily have to be in your physical home. This could be in your relationships, your friendships, with your relationships with your family members. There is a lack somewhere that you're not getting, that you're searching for, that you're yearning for. And so I feel like with the Three of Swords, it feels hurtful. And for some of you, it makes you go out and get what you are not getting at home. Okay. And that's just, people go out and get the things that they need because they're not getting it at home. But it feels hurtful because it feels like a disconnect. And I'm looking at this magician, and when I wanted to say magician, I wanted to say a different position, because I feel like you're over there and they're over there. You're here, they're there. Okay, so it definitely feels like there needs to be a coming together so that you're in alignment, so that you can grow something with your person. The Empress is back. Some of you are feeling this energy of like, I feel alone. I'm doing my thing. I don't need it, but since I have it, I want to keep it. I want to grow it. I want to nourish it. I want to nurture it. I want to love it. I want it to be mutual. Okay, so that's what's happening around you. Your advice here for the month is the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so this is I'm gonna pull energy around this, but this is someone could be holding a position of power because this is your energy here. It could be another earth sign that you're dealing with, but this is your energy feeling like you hold the power because I'm providing, I'm making the money, whatever this is. I'm going to pull some cards around it and see. This could also be your person feeling this way, that they're feeling like they're in the position of power because they are the provider. They're giving you what you need. So shut up and sit down kind of energy. I don't like that. Don't tell me what to do. We have the Six of Cups. And we also have the Eight of Swords, okay, air energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio with the Six of Cups. So it definitely is feeling like something from the past, like you have history with someone, and some of you are feeling like you may be stuck in this. Is it because they are providing, or is it someone is feeling stuck in a relationship because you are providing? There could be lots of things that can transpire here. But I'm hearing from the Six of Cups is to get back to the basics, get back to the old way. Okay, it isn't you don't necessarily have to do everything you did the old way because you're in a completely new energy, but reevaluate, reassess what brought the two of you together, and let's recreate that. So that's what that feels like. How can we recreate this bond, this connection, that love that we felt when we first saw each other or met each other or we started connecting with one another? How can we reassess and reconnect? That's what it feels like. That is, I feel like we're in Mercury retrograde right now. Okay, it's about reconnecting, reassessing. So it definitely feels like there has been a role divide for some of you. I do this, you do that. You may have been spoken or not, but it's like, okay, you stay in your lane, I'm going to stay in my lane, and that's just what we do. And it feels like with the Four of Pentacles energy, it almost feels like a business transaction. Okay. And I know we're talking about a relationship. For some of you, this can be a business transaction, but this is like someone that you're close to, and it feels like a business. It doesn't feel like a romantic, deep connection. It feels like, yes, you could have had that, or you can have that, but there is definitely a disconnect that somebody is feeling stuck around. Okay, so recreate, reconnect, reassess, reevaluate. Okay, if this is something that you want to continue to do or not, but things definitely need to change in your home. Okay, Capricorn, your final outcome for the month. This brought me back to the 10-11. If you're seeing that, take action, fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, spiritual awakening. So some of you are realizing this. Okay, you have hope. This is a call to action, 10-11, if you're seeing that number. Your final outcome here is the Hermit. And I believe the Hermit came out earlier here. But yes, the Hermit as your final outcome. Some of you are needing to reconnect with yourself, because I'm hearing an energy, Capricorn, that you aren't feeling the way that you used to anymore. Like things are changing. We pulled the 10-11 card, right? That's about a spiritual awakening. So you feel different. Your outlook is different as well. And I feel like you may be wanting something different, something new in your life. And I feel like you have to do this shadow work in order to see. Some of you have to do the shadow work to find out what it is. Some of you already know what it is, and you have to talk about it. Okay. And that's the uncomfortable part for some of you, is having the courageous conversation. So let's pull some clarifiers around that. Why is the Hermit here? It says Capricorn's final outcome. Four of Pentacles is out again. Bottom of the deck, the Temperance. We also have the Lovers card. Okay, so we have Gemini, Sagittarius energy in your energy in this with this Four of Pentacles. Okay, that Queen of Swords is also here. That air sign energy, Six of Swords is under that. More air sign energy here. You got to be clear, set some boundaries. That's what I'm getting from these two. Set some boundaries, or you're going to have to take action and move on from something. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling with those two cards here. So some of you, again, holding on to something, and you're going to need to pour into yourself. And I'm hearing change the trajectory from the Temperance. Change your trajectory. What does that look like for you? And some people may not be included in that new journey, that new vision. This Lovers is like, hey, we got to make a choice based off of what our soul feels. We're going to have to step outside of the flesh and speak our truth, because this feels uncomfortable and I'm holding on. And what am I holding on to? What am I holding on for? What, to build legacy, or to say I got Gucci and Louis because this person provides for me? You could be providing for yourself as well. That's not to take anything from you, because you are the provider. but it feels like it's about you building. It's about material things here. And really it is about your soul. It's about pouring into you. It's about healing and loving and protecting yourself, forgiving, like letting go, exposing that, like showing the softer side of you. Okay. That's what this final outcome is about, is having to make that decision about what is going to fulfill my purpose. Okay. Temperance is all about my purpose. So it's about you taking care of you, but on a deep spiritual level. So some of you are experiencing that spiritual awakening right now. You're going to have to make a decision. Do we divide or do we collide? Okay. All right, Capricorn, that is your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Really love you. Thanks for letting me read for you. Like this video if it resonates with you. Comment below if it resonates. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. I will see you guys for another reading. Take care. Enjoy the month of February. Many blessings and love and light, guys. Peace.